Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda. Thank you so much for joining me. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about items for newborn babies. These items are for newborn babies. These are items that assisted me and got me through my son's newborn stage. And before I had a newborn, when I was still expecting, I used to watch a lot of these videos, and some videos did not even relate to me. And now that my son is like 8 months, I have an idea of the things that are essential. These are the items that I used personally, so I know how these work. Okay, and I only put affordable items. So if you're an expecting mom or a new mom, this video is for you. When you're expecting, clothes are the first items that you get when you're still preparing for a newborn. So that's where I'm gonna start. First things to get are rompers. Okay, so this was one of my favorite romper. The dark colors absolutely suited him and I absolutely loved it. So I would say get a lot of rompers. Get about 10 rompers. This one is a light one, so it's suitable for summer or days that are a bit warmer. And there's these rompers as well, depending on when your child was born, I guess. If you have a winter baby, then you get more of these. I'd say 5 each. The warmer rompers and the light rompers, a bit 5 each. It will absolutely help you. Ackermans and Pep do have the affordable rompers as well that are quite nice. So yeah, so if your baby is born in summer, rather get more of your light ones, but you still have to get maybe 2 of the winter ones as well, the thicker ones, because in summer we still have those chilly days. So yeah, rompers are a must-have. Get about 10 of these. They will save your life. And sometimes you have nappy leakages because the first few months you are just breastfeeding or just bottle feeding your baby, and the baby's not on solids, so their poop is still very watery. So you might just end up changing the baby a couple of times in a day. So you will definitely need to have a few of those. Okay, another must-have item for newborn babies is a vest. So you definitely have to get these vests. I would say get at least 5 or more vests, because as I've said as well, there's a lot of leakages in newborn babies, and you might end up going through these about maybe 2 to 3 times a day. Depends as well. Son was born in winter. I got long vests, but I guess if your child is a summer baby, then you can get like summer vests that are not long sleeves. So vests are a must-have. Get about 5 or more vests. These ones weigh 5 in a pack, and I think they were quite convenient and they still look great. So yeah, definitely vests. Every newborn baby should have vests. Okay, and another item that is very important to get for newborn babies is socks, because obviously your baby will be wearing some sockses, so you will have at least 7 pairs of sockses for the week. Yeah, sockses are very important, and a hat as well, but it will also depend on if your baby was born in summer or winter. We didn't really use hats a lot. We only used hats if we were going for a checkup, but in the house we didn't really use hats. But hats are a must-have as well for a newborn baby. We started using these after 2 months, when he was now starting to eat his hands, and then he would have a lot of saliva falling off his chest as well. So this is when we started using these beeps. Yeah, I hope they're still called beeps. I don't know what is the actual name, but yeah, I know that I call them beeps. Okay, another item that is very important is blankets, baby blankets. A receiving blanket, very important. And if you watched our hospital video or the first 24 hours with the newborn, you'd see that in the hospital we covered him with receiving blankets, and I think that's the way to go. But besides that, you will need receiving blankets for other things as well. Even when you are maybe going to the mall with the baby, you still need to cover them up. So receiving blanket, I would say a light one and a warmer one. So this one was a bit warmer. Okay, I guess this will also depend on whether your child is born in winter or summer, but blankets, definitely get a warmer and a lighter blanket, because they always say that whatever you're wearing for a baby, it should be a layer above for a baby, right? So warmer and lighter blankets for baby, it's a definite must have. Another advice as well, when you are buying or when you're shopping for clothes, baby clothes, you don't have to only opt for a newborn baby, because they grow out of the newborn clothes very fast. So rather buy 1 to 3 months most of your clothes, maybe 3 to 5 items you can get newborns for the first few days, because you don't want the baby to always be wearing baggy stuff, especially going home outfit from the hospital. I definitely also bought a newborn clothes there, so I definitely opt that you also get that. But most items just buy from 1 to 3 months. Most importantly, nappies, definitely get a size 0 for your newborn baby. We opted to get a size 1, and it was very big, because when I went for my last scan, the baby was above 2.7 kgs. So we thought size 0 would be small, because it says up to 2.5 kgs, but size 0 was going to be a bit better fitting than a size 1. So definitely get a small pack of a size 0 nappies. Size 0 will definitely help. Something else that you absolutely need is wipes. So it doesn't really matter which brand you go with, but I prefer Pampers now that I've explored different brands as well, and I'm sticking to Pampers. Wipes, you use them each and every single day, just like Pampers. Whenever you change your baby, you just wipe that bum down. So yeah, okay, so now we are moving from the clothes, and we are going to talk about the cosmetics for baby. So these cosmetics are things quite affordable, okay? And yeah, so because my baby had a very sensitive skin when he was born, I used to wipe his face with cottons. I know some babies you continue wiping their whole body with cottons, but I used to use cottons on his face, and I would use a face cloth on his body, and it used to work. And because whenever I used a face cloth on his face, he would just react and he would just be red. So I preferred using cotton on his face for the first few months. And yeah, so these, I think these are a must have as well. For baby oil, I use it to moisturize his hair. I also use it every now and then. I just use a few drops when he takes a bath, maybe 2 drops, and then I bath him after that. But on a daily, I use it after bathing to moisturize his hair. Something else that is very important is gripe water. So gripe water is for colic and gas. You can also opt for colic drops, but because this video is for affordable items, gripe water is very affordable. So definitely get a gripe water. Thing that you definitely need for a newborn is these baby buds. These you use to clean the outer ear and the nose as well, the ear of the baby as well, becomes a bit dirty at the back of the ear and just on top of the ear as well, without inserting it inside the ear. Okay, you will see where there's dirt, and then you just make sure that all the corners of the ear are clean. So the buds are also a must-have just to get to those corners. And yeah, okay, something else that you will definitely need is this is very affordable. It's about 18 rand, I don't remember, I think about 18 rand in discount. This is a glycerine, pure glycerine soap, especially because babies' skin are very sensitive, so you will definitely need a soap or a body wash that is very gentle, and I preferred something that does not have a scent as well. So this is what I used for the first few months. I'm still using it actually. Sometimes I just use the aqueous cream on his body because he still has a very sensitive skin. So I still use aqueous cream to bath him, and I use the soap as well. Maybe once a week or twice a week I'll use the soap, the pure glycerine soap, but most of the time I use aqueous cream to bath him and also to moisturize his body as well. This is the aqueous cream that I use, the Bennett. The Bennett really has affordable baby range, and this is what I use to bath him and to also put on his body to moisturize his body. Definitely works. And I put this one because this video is about affordable items. So the Bennett one is very affordable, and it is gentle. It does not have a scent, so it's very sensitive on your baby's skin. I would recommend it. Affordable and good for your baby's skin as well. Okay, so for his head, I use this shampoo. I think I got this shampoo while I was pregnant. The sales lady at Discam recommended this one, and this is one I'm still using. I don't use it every day on his hair, but I do use it maybe once a week. I normally would just use the pure glycerine soap. And something very important as well that you must get is a surgical spirit. This will be for your umbilical cord. This you're going to use from day one. Okay, I'm sure the first 2 weeks you'll be using this or until the umbilical cord falls off, just to clean it. This you're definitely going to need. Okay, and then also another thing that you must get is a balm cream, baby balm cream. I've been using this one since my son was born, and we've never experienced any nappy rash or burning. And yeah, this is the one that we still use, and it is one of the affordable ones actually in the market. So yeah, definite. This is the brush and the comb for baby. This I got at Discam as well, and you get it in a pack. I'll definitely recommend that you get a brush or a comb or even both for baby's hair. Okay, something else that changed my life is baby health kit. This is a must-have. You definitely should have a baby health kit. I know different stores have different health kit depending on what you need. It took me time to decide on which one to get as well, because I know Babies R Us has a couple of these healthcare kits, and Clicks Discount as well has a couple of them, but I got this one at Clicks, and after shopping around, this one was a perfect one for me, because when you get these healthcare kits, I realized that most of the items that are there are items that you're not really going to use. So it was very important for me to get one that I was going to use, and this one was the most affordable ones between all the ones that I had seen. So this is a definite must-have for me. Okay, and when you open it, this is how it looks like, and it has a medicine spoon, a nail clipper, You are definitely going to need a nail clipper after the baby's born, because sometimes they're born with long nails and you need to just groom them and trim them. And you also need a syringe, medicine syringe. Medicine syringe, I highly recommend it. I know these items, you can also get them individually. Medicine syringe changed my life. My son is 8 months now and he still does not take medicine, okay? But this thing really does help, because after you give him Panado, he spits it out, or he just acts up. He does not want to take any medication. Definitely get most of the medicine in his mouth, even though he's gonna spit, but most of it will definitely go in. If you have a newborn that does not like taking medicine, this is the solution. You can also get it individually. I have seen it at Discam. Yeah, I've seen it at Discam. I don't know if it says it. Medicine syringe will help you if you have that problem. And then there is also a thermometer. Highly recommend a thermometer. A baby definitely should have a thermometer, just to check sometimes his temperature, because especially as first-time moms, most of the time we don't know what we're doing. So it will indicate on whether the baby as temperature is super high, should you seek medical attention, or the baby is just fine. Okay, so definitely have a thermometer. You can keep it in your bag as well, just in case and you need to use it, so always have it. And we also have this is a nose aspirator. Okay, so this will help you with getting those snots, and I have it and I like it as well. So yeah, as you can see, this medical kit has practical things that you're definitely going to need. I would highly recommend you get this. Yeah, it will definitely help you, and you will definitely be using it as well. Okay, so this one was about 100 and something, very affordable. The ones that I've seen were over 250 rand. So this one at Clicks, highly recommend it. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about feeding the baby. One other thing that you're definitely going to need for your newborn baby is a pacifier. Okay, this is a Nook one. We also got Tommy TP ones, because most of his things are Tommy TP. And this Nook one is actually quite nice. It's very slim, especially for a newborn baby. Their mouths are still very small and still learning how to suck. So this Nook one is very cute, and it also comes in this case, so you are able to also sterilize it. Just put in water, put it in the microwave for 4 minutes, and it's sterilized. So you don't really have to wait to sterilize your bottles before you sterilize the pacifier. So definitely get a pacifier. This thing really does help for a newborn. Baby bottles. These are the ones that I bought at Discam as well. There were 2 in a pack, and they're Tommy TP, and I still use them because I still exclusively breastfeed. When I'm going to work or when I'm not around, baby still uses his bottles, and he also sometimes when I'm in the house and I'm busy, he will still use the bottles. Whether you breastfeed or formula feed your baby, you are definitely going to need bottles. Bottles, definite must have, because sometimes you're not always going to be with your baby. You're going to leave him or her with someone, so you definitely need to get bottles. Okay, something else is this silicone hand pump. This definitely works. I think when I started breastfeeding, it was super painful on my breast, but it got better with time, and I would highly recommend it. Super affordable. I think it's about 200 and something. There's a newbie one and a Tommy TP one. This is a newbie one that I got, and I still have it. There was a time where I forgot my pump at work, And when I got home, I used this really helped, and baby did have milk the next day. So definitely get this is a very affordable hand pump that you can have, and it's also hands-free, so I'd highly recommend it. But if you really want a pump, I would also suggest you get this one, a Tommy Tippy one. Tommy Tippy pump is still one of the affordable pumps out there, and I still use it 8 months later, and I was able to actually store some milk before going back to work. But my son obviously went through the milk that was frozen very fast, and I do not have any stored milk. But this thing helps me. I take it everywhere. If I'm going to work, I take it with me, and I pump at work as well. So if you have the budget, definitely get an electric pump. It will save you, and it will save you from ending up buying a formula, because I was so scared of thinking that now that I'm going back to work, I'm going to be stressed, maybe my milk supply will decrease. Yes, it does decrease, and yes, I do have those days when it decreases. And there was a time where I thought I would definitely end up formula feeding the baby, but thank goodness I haven't. And there's nothing wrong with formula feeding the baby. We shouldn't put pressure, on women on whether to breastfeed or not. It's really not okay. Let me stop rambling. Get a electric pump if you want to continue exclusively breastfeeding. It will help you, and at least you know that when you are away from baby will have milk, so a must have. Okay, so if you are exclusively breastfeeding like I am, you are definitely going to need some breast milk storage bags. There's different ones in the market. This one is a pigeon one. I use different one. It doesn't really matter. I use I literally buy the cheapest one on the counter that day. So yeah, it's been a while since I stored milk, because every time I pump milk, it's going to be used. But I would highly recommend it if you are exclusively breastfeeding, so that you are able to store some milk. Okay, so this is a definite must have. Okay, something else as well that you definitely have to get, expecting moms and new moms, is this 8-bath tub for baby. Okay, this is a definite must have. I've seen in America most videos they bath their babies in the kitchen sink. I don't know, I haven't seen African ones or South African ones. I know that we do not put, for a fact, we do not put our newborns or our babies in a kitchen sink. So bathtub is a definite must have. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends as well. See you in my next upload.